Guerlain Eau de Tulle, French perfumery at its finest. It passes the Sous test. I cannot see a time when I would wear it in my life. Beautiful, boring, a 4 out of 10. It's not special enough. My BFF, hello, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to Lausanne to meet one of my good friends. I also plan to test the Guerlain fragrance that is super exclusive, the one that you cannot order online, the Beau Rivage. According to the notes, it seems similar to Mon Précieux Nectar. I had a little 30 ml bottle. I will see if it's the same. I'm more curious to try it out because I love fragrances in general. I will tell you in the comments if it's good or not. I wasn't very inspired to record after my 40th birthday. I shared everything in my previous video, but I have been testing a lot of fragrances. When I went on vacation for my birthday, we passed through Zurich airport and I tested a lot of fragrances. I will describe them in 3 words, more or less. I will give them a rating from 1 to 10, and I will tell you if they passed the Sous test, if they are special, if they spark an emotion, if I can see a time when I would wear them in my life. Only if the answer is yes to all 3 questions, I will add the fragrance to my wish list and let it cool off for 1-2 weeks. And some of them, even after passing my Sous test, I decided I don't really need it. And wait until the end, I will share a tip. If you are traveling through Zurich airport, probably any Avolta airport, you will save a lot of money. I have here my notes and I will tell you all about these new fragrances. They are niche and high-end. Let's go. And I hope the sound is okay. I really wanted to try out from Amouage, love Hibiscus. That bottle is amazing, and when I tested it first, I got dry dust and a bit of smoke, but then in the dry down it was super fruity. So if I would describe it in 3 words, it would be dry, powdery and fruity. I will give it a 7 out of 10. It fails the Sous test. I cannot see a time when I would wear it in my life. Orpheon, the Eau de Parfum by Diptyque. It's elegant, powdery, clubbing. I give it a 9 out of 10. It is very beautiful and it passes my Sous test. It's French perfumery. Beautiful. It is special. I don't have anything else like this. It sparks an emotion. It makes me feel elegant, and I can see a time when I would wear it in my life. It's appropriate for any occasion, absolutely. Diptyque Orpheon, the Eau de Toilette, fresh citrus Orpheon. I give it an 8 out of 10. I prefer the Eau de Parfum, but this one is also beautiful. It fails the Sous test. I cannot see a time when I would wear it in my life. From Chloe, their high-end line, Plage Figuier is fresh summer figs. I give it a 6 out of 10. It fails my Sous test. It's not special enough. And the one that I was most interested in from Chloe, Sous les Pins. And if I describe it in 3 words, Sous les Pins is a molecular summer Christmas. It passes my Sous test. It is special. It makes me feel clean, but also summery and also very elevated. And I would wear this one also anytime, mostly during the day. I don't see it as cozy. It's not something that I would wear to bed. I give it a 9 out of 10. Byredo Gypsy Water Absolu. It's a peppery gypsy water. I give it a 7 out of 10. I cannot see a time when I would wear it in my life. A controversial one, Parfums de Marly, Athenais, powdery orange blossom. Beautiful, boring, a 4 out of 10. It's not special enough. Narciso Rodriguez Neroli Essence. It's a fresh, citrusy Neroli. It's not special enough and it fails the Sous test. I'm not a big fan of Neroli, especially when it's done in a bitter way, and in the opening it was a bit bitter. And I give it a 3 out of 10. I also wanted to try out, it's an older fragrance from Maison Francis Kurkdjian 724. It's maybe the best clean shower gel fragrance. It's still not special enough. I don't see the need to buy it. But I give it a 7 out of 10. Maybe if I would wear it more, I would increase this rating. I don't know. For now, it's a 7 out of 10 and it fails my Sous test. The next fragrances are not from Zurich airport, but I ordered samples. I was super curious to try them. Guerlain Eau de Tulle, 9 out of 10. It's powdery French perfumery at its finest. It passes the suit test. It makes me feel feminine, put together. It is special. I would wear it when I want to feel super feminine, soft, and also elegant. From Headspace, their extra line, Champaca and Acacia. Champaca is a beautiful yellow floral. It's long lasting, it's strong. I see it a bit similar to Balmain Rouge, or it gives me the same vibe, so it is not special enough. Acacia. Acacia smells like warm sunshine coming through the window during winter. It's a 9 out of 10. It passes my suit test. It is special. It sparks an emotion. It makes me feel cozy, elegant. It's also very delectable. It has a bit of a gourmand quality. It's both buttery and boozy. It dries down to a buttery smooth vanilla. It's a masterpiece. I would wear it for date night whenever I want to feel attractive, but also to bed. By Giardini di Toscana, Ricordami. It's a squash. I wrote here squashed green leaves. It's not my scent profile. I wouldn't wear this. I still appreciate the art. It's very natural green. I give it a 7 out of 10. Giardini di Toscana, Oro e Miele. I have a sample. I sprayed it on my sleeve. In the opening, it's like a powdery caramel candy, and it dries down a bit animalic. I get something similar to what we have in Francesca Bianchi perfumes. So for that reason, it's not something that I would wear. It's beautiful in the opening. It's not one that stays the same though, at least on me. So it fails the suit test. I give it a 7.9 out of 10. By Spiritica. Spiritica is a controversial brand. They have several fragrances inspired by serial killers. I appreciate the art. The one that I wanted to test is Mango, and I wrote here sweet mango candy. It was a pleasant surprise. I would wear it. I give it a 7.5 out of 10, but still it's not special enough, and I'm not a big fan of super extra fruity fragrances. I would rather use this type of scent for a shower gel. To continue the story that I shared on my birthday about that search for the one, today's wisdom is another story, and it's a real one. A bus with tourists was traveling through Iceland, I think, and they had a pit stop, and everyone went outside the bus, and when they returned, they discovered that one of the tourists, a Chinese lady, was missing, and everyone started looking for her. They went through the forest, they called the rescue team with helicopters, dogs, everyone was looking for that lady. And at 3 a.m. in the middle of the night, one of the tourists in that search party realized everyone was looking for her. She changed her clothes, and because she wasn't understanding exactly the language they were speaking, she didn't realize that she was searching for herself, and she was never lost. That's our life. And the tip that I wanted to share, so on Avolta, if you go online, if you create an account, they will give a 20% off if you pre-order online. The thing is that they don't have all the fragrances available online. In Zurich, they have the Dior exclusive line, Le Labo, Wilhelm Perfumery. They are not featured online. But if you go there in person and you buy a fragrance first, then they will give you a voucher for 20% off of anything. including Amouage, their extrait, including Dior private line, including the extrait from Dior, everything. They already have amazing prices in Zurich Airport. I'm not sponsored. Of course not. Yeah. And of course, it's worth buying first a bottle that is not the most expensive, and then you can apply the discount. You're welcome. That was it for today. Let me know in the comments what's your scent of the day and how does it make you feel. Mine is Ex Nihilo Lost in Paradise Extra. I finally got the full bottle and it is so beautiful. It makes me feel feminine, put together. It's also a bit of it girl, dream girl. That's everything in a bottle vibe. I love it. I'm so curious to find out your scent of the day. And I'm sending you a big, big hug and so much love. And I can't wait to see you next time.